Surprise! Hi Cory, I hope you're having a really good evening, and I'm delighted I've been given this opportunity just to say a few words to you on this special occasion. It reminds me actually of a programme we used to watch as kids back here in England called This Is Your Life, where a celebrity would be caught by surprise, cajoled to come into the TV studio, then a series of family, friends, colleagues would be presented to them with their stories of their life together. And well, tonight you're the celebrity and this is your life. There'd also be people who couldn't make it due to some unforeseen commitment or whatever, and who really wanted to be there. And well, they'd be filmed, and then the film would be inserted into the show at an appropriate time. So I guess tonight that's me, and it would have been great to be there. To meet you again and all the other folk, and but I have to say, by the time you see this, I suspect, hopefully I'll be happily tucked up in bed 4,000 miles away, thinking of you, of course. So I was thinking back to the time when we first met, and was rather shocked to find out that it was November 2001, the end of November 2001, a bitterly cold day, as I remember it. We'd come over to Saskatoon to have a look at the place, and for me to be interviewed as your deputy in public health services. I'd responded to a rather seductive advert that I'd seen in the British Medical Journal at a time when there was great organisational change within the National Health Service in England, and it promised big city living in a place where nowhere was more than 10 minutes away from anywhere else, excellent educational, recreational opportunities, and a place where the sun always shone. What's not to like? Saskatoon, wherever that was. It was through that advert actually that I first began to appreciate one of your major talents, your creativity, which I think has led to you becoming a key public health practitioner in Canada. I also very soon understood that if there was ever an important public health pie worth having a finger in Canada, your finger would be in it. And in fact, you're a bit of a master wheeler and dealer, and I say that as a compliment, because I think as a public health competency, it's an essential one for getting things done and moving things on. I think your career has illustrated how you've actually achieved that. Well, despite that unseasonable and unexpected cold weather at the end of November that wasn't mentioned in the advert, we came back, and I have to say that in all my public health career, I had most enjoyable years working in Saskatoon in your department with some amazing colleagues, yourself included, of course, and some interesting work. I look back and think about how we whooped West Nile virus, saw off pandemic flu with our robust and aggressive pandemic plans, and hounded health inequity over the years. And I have to say, my stories get more heroic every year as I tell them, and I can't wait till I get some grandchildren so I can sit them down and bore them with my tales of daring do across the ocean. And I'll make sure you feature prominently in those stories, Cory. That's the least I could do. Well, what more could I say otherwise, other than that I hope you feel justifiably proud of what you've achieved in your time as being CMHO. It must be around 20 years that you've been doing that job, and that must be a record for Canada actually, and that's an achievement all in itself. But I think you've clearly moved public health forward in Saskatoon. You've made sure that Saskatoon punches above its weight on the Canadian public health scene, given opportunities to lots of other people who are working with you to work at different levels in the Canadian public health system. And I think you leave a very strong legacy for Julie and her team to take on, to build on, and that's creditable, I have to say. I suppose in a an evening like this, which is billed as your retirement do, I should maybe give you a few words about advice about retirement, because I have to say, over the last few years, I've pretty much mastered what it's all about, and I'm good at not working. But it seems somewhat inappropriate as I hear what you're up to and how you're going to get into other things. And I have to say, a man of your age, your youth, and take it from me, you're a young man, plenty of vim and vigour. That's what should be happening. We wish you luck with the next part of your career, and I look forward to hearing about how you progress public health in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada, and add to the already illustrious achievements that you have. So, Cory, have fun. Give my best wishes to Cindy and your family. In fact, I suspect they're there tonight, so hi if you're there. And make sure that if you come over to this side of the pond, you give me a call and come and visit us in Suffolk. You'd be most welcome. So, bye to now for everyone. Have a great evening, and cheers.